What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back for yet another video. This one is all about safety and being seen. Roll that intro.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down.
So you probably guessed from the thumbnail that today we're going to be installing the Custom Dynamics lower fairing LED insert lights. Super easy to do, not complicated. Honestly, the hardest part, the most physical part of doing this install is just removing our outer fairing. And once we have that off, easy peasy, snap in a couple harnesses and we're ready to rock and roll. That's why Custom Dynamics is the best. It's always plug and play, no splicing, no dicing, nothing crazy like that. They make it easy on us, and that's why my choice is always Custom Dynamics. Speaking of Custom Dynamics, I just wanted to give them a shout out for sending these out to me, making me safer out on the roads, making me more visible, because that's really what it comes down to. Do they look badass? Hell yeah, they do. But at the end of the day, it's all about safety, and so other motorists see me on the road. I don't know how you would miss a big red touring bagger, but some people just don't pay attention. So with that said, I did get this one side partially done. I got it snapped into place on the lower fairing. We'll dive in on the other side. I'll show you how to install our lower fairing lights. I'll show you the best way to route your wires and get everything plugged in. Let's do it. We just have a couple clips that we got to pop off. And that, my friends, is that. Then we just carefully remove our lower fairing. And like the windshield, we'll set it off to the side so it doesn't get mucked up. And that leaves us with our exposed innards on our fairing. So it's been a long day, very drawn out for this process, and that's because I've been dealing with the running lights. The white was not coming on. I was getting the amber turn signals, I was getting the four ways, everything but the running lights. Well, come to find out, it's because I had a damn blown fuse. The 20 amp mini fuse was blown, and that's what was causing it. So now that we got that all out of the way, everything's working as it should. I'm just buttoning up all of our wiring and getting it nice and neat so it's not just dangling like this. There is one thing I want to go over that a lot of people have not, and I know that because I watched dozens of different install videos today trying to diagnose what could possibly be causing the lowers, the running white lights to not be coming on. Something very important with the wiring, you're going to want to make sure that you have the auxiliary, the white into the black on this side plugged in the correct way, and then the same with, it's actually this one right here that comes out of the top, and this is the female in the Custom Dynamics wiring harness. Same on this side. So we're pretty much just piggybacking or daisy chaining from our trim lighting, and then that goes into our main harness out of the bike, and then from there that plugs into our Custom Dynamics lower harness to complete the circuit. And then I'm running the wireless, or not wireless, but the I guess it is wireless, the antenna, and it's mounted here. And for this to be powered, it uses the extra female end on the Custom Dynamics harness as well. So that all completes the circuit. So we go from the windshield trim, powering through the main bike harness here, and then from there our custom dynamics plugs into that, and then that completes the circuit, and the same goes for this side. I'm gonna get this all tied up nice and neat like this side. I'm gonna do the same on that side. I am gonna show you how I ran my wiring. So it came out through, you can kind of see it, comes out right there. I ran it along the vent up through the back, and then it comes up right there, goes up along the front tube of the frame, and then I zip tied it off right there straight across. And then we got another zip tie right here in the corner, and then we got another zip tie right here on the fairing bracket that holds it's a fairing support bracket. And then from there, Custom Dynamics sends you this bag of clips. I just did one on the inside of the fairing to hold the wiring nice and tight into the fairing. And then it goes up and underneath. Let's see if we can see it. Doesn't look like you can be able to see it, but oh, there it is. And then it goes up into the speaker, tucks behind the speaker. So it's just gonna tuck behind the speaker like that. And then it goes up and then comes out right here and then ties into everything. So I'm gonna get this all buttoned up, like I said, and then we will power everything on. Make sure it's working before we put the fairing back on completely. And then once we verify that everything's working as it should, we'll get the outside fairing put back on. We'll plug the turn signals in that are on the fairing, and then I'll show you how it looks. All right, so what I'm doing right here is I'm just making sure everything works and then doing a BCM sync up. You're gonna wanna turn your hazards on, turn the bike off, and let it run like this for 3 to 4 minutes, and then turn the bike back on to turn the hazards off again. And as you can see, these things are bright. They are fantastic. They give it a whole new appeal. Not just a look appeal, but a safety appeal as well. They run flawlessly, and I could not be happier. So the biggest thing I really love about these inserts compared to the other competitors is you cannot tell that these fairings have LED lights inside of them when they are off. As you can see here, when the bike's off, you can't tell they're in there. With the competitors, it changes the whole look. Even when they're off, you have this big bulky white outline around the lower fairing. I'm not a fan of that. These are awesome. And it's just super sleek looking. I mean, on or off, they're incredible. And even during the day, bright day up in the canyons, you can still see just how well lit they are. You can see me coming from a mile away with these things. Shout out to Custom Dynamics. I could not be happier with these. You guys are solid. Every single product I've ever received from you guys has been a knock out of the park. So thank you so much.
Hope they won't shoot me down soon.